His nipples are big.
Now they're like saucer candy.
I haven't noticed that. Let me check. Do Cole's nipples or Rob's nipples? Let's take a nipple party.
Drama is never far behind when 90 Day Fiance stars unite. But the latest controversy on Hunt for Love has fans seriously calling out two of the show's most outspoken cast members, Elise Benson and Jeniffer Tarazona. After a string of chaotic episodes and clashing personalities, Elise and Jen have unexpectedly formed a strong bond. The two reality stars decided to squash their past drama, choosing girls over boys and stepping into their new bestie era. But their growing friendship has come at a cost, and many viewers believe they've taken their behavior way too far. Fans will remember that Elise and Jen were initially at odds. Tension between them simmered after Elise hooked up with Rob early on, only to have him quickly pivot and start pursuing Jen. The love triangle got messy fast, with jealousy, shade, and awkward confessions flying across the resort. But after a dramatic confrontation with Tiffany and Cole, the duo shocked everyone by burying the hatchet and doubling down on their chaotic energy. Now, Elise and Jen are inseparable, laughing off past issues and teaming up to have fun at the resort. But their humor has taken a turn that's making fans uncomfortable. In a recent episode, the women were shown making comments that many viewers are calling inappropriate and body shaming, specifically directed at their male co-stars. During a late-night hangout, Elise, Jen, and Cortney were seen watching the guys play games by the pool. As they observed, the conversation quickly turned NSFW. Elise made a blunt remark about Rob's body, saying his nipples are big. Jen and Cortney burst into laughter, clearly amused by the observation. But that wasn't all. Elise took it further, joking about comparing Rob's nipples to Cole's, turning the men's bodies into the punchline of a scene. Jen chimed in during her confessional, saying that Rob's nipples looked like salamis and pepperonis, before adding that she and Elise should take a closer look at his NSFW areas. At one point, Elise even brought up Cole's private parts, pressing Jen for details on whether she had been intimate with him. Jen responded that she hadn't, but laughed while saying he gives small DK energy, shocking many fans with how casually the comment was made. Though the men didn't speak up in the moment, their facial expressions told a different story. Cole appeared clearly uncomfortable during the conversation, and Rob was visibly taken aback when the remarks were made. Viewers quickly picked up on the shift in body language, and they weren't happy. After the episode aired, the backlash was swift. Social media exploded with criticism directed at Elise and Jen, accusing them of crossing serious boundaries with their body-shaming remarks. One Reddit user wrote, "So body-shaming men is funny now? Imagine if the roles were reversed, and the guys commented on their bodies like this." Another fan added, "This isn't quirky. It's gross. You can empower women without tearing men down." A third viewer pointed out the uncomfortable double standard. TLC zoomed in on his nipples and played the scene for laughs. They'd never do this to a female cast member. Some fans even questioned whether Elise and Jen's behavior was an attempt to stay relevant by being as outrageous as possible. "Jen is trying so hard to be entertaining that she's just becoming mean," one viewer noted. While Jen and Elise are thriving in their new best friend bubble, many fans believe their unchecked behavior could lead to a major backlash, not just from the audience, but from their co-stars. Several cast members were seen whispering about their antics, and it's clear tensions are building behind the scenes. Could a girls versus guys showdown be coming soon? And will Elise and Jen address the criticism, or continue to double down on their unapologetic behavior? What do you think? Did Elise and Jen cross the line with their comments? Or is this just reality TV humor that went too far?
Ooh, my boobs are falling out.
Don't want that.
I'm gonna get a reduction when I get home because they're just so big. But they're nice, but it's like, I've been carrying them around.
Chantel Everett is no stranger to the spotlight, but this time, it's not for her on-screen romance or family drama. It's about a very personal and surprisingly controversial body decision. The reality TV star has revealed she's planning a breast reduction surgery, leaving fans both stunned and supportive. After years of speculation, internet rumors, and jaw-dropping transformations, Chantel is finally speaking out about her changing body and the real reason behind her next big move. Ever since she made her reality TV debut, fans couldn't help but notice Chantel's ever-evolving appearance. From glam makeovers to body enhancements, The Hunt for Love star turned heads, but it was her noticeably fuller bust that kept social media buzzing. Many fans were convinced Chantel had secretly gone under the knife for a breast augmentation. However, the TLC personality has repeatedly shut down those rumors, insisting her curves are completely natural. In a recent sit-down interview with Us Weekly, Chantel addressed the rumors head-on. When asked whether she had gotten breast implants, she confidently replied, "Nope. These are God-given." Despite being proud of her natural assets, Chantel revealed that her large breasts have caused her major discomfort, and she's finally had enough. In a recent scene from 90 Day Diaries, the star opened up about her physical pain and struggles with confidence. While sitting by the beach in a yellow bikini, she candidly confessed, "They're always falling out. It hurts my back so much." She explained that her bust size has affected her quality of life, from chronic pain to limited mobility. Chantel said she's choosing breast reduction surgery not out of insecurity, but out of self-care. This isn't Chantel's first time going under the knife for personal reasons. She previously had surgery to remove a birthmark that made her feel uncomfortable for years. That decision, she says, was life-changing. "I'm proud of myself for facing my vulnerabilities," Chantel admitted. With that same boldness, she's now ready to tackle the next hurdle, her breast size. Not everyone was thrilled about her decision. During a Between the Sheets segment, 90 Day castmate Tim Malcolm gave an unexpected and emotional reaction. "I get the backaches," Tim said, "but getting rid of the most fabulous boobs I've ever known is very heartbreaking." His reaction sparked a debate among fans. Some thought he was being inappropriate or tone-deaf, while others saw it as a humorous take. Either way, it didn't change Chantel's mind. A clip of Chantel discussing the surgery went viral on Reddit, where many viewers jumped in to share their support and their own experiences. One user wrote, "So true. I struggled with chronic back pain and body dysmorphia all through school and college. Breast reduction saved my life." Another added, "People have no idea how difficult it is to run or even sleep comfortably when you're top-heavy. Good for Chantel for doing what's right for her." Others praised her for shutting down the fake boob rumors, once and for all. It's refreshing to hear someone say, "Yes, they're real, but they're also a pain." One fan commented, "Chantel hasn't revealed the exact date of her surgery, but she's clearly committed to making choices that align with her health and happiness." After enduring public scrutiny, internet rumors, and physical pain, she's finally putting herself first. Love her or not, Chantel Everett is proving that self-love doesn't always mean staying the same. It sometimes means making the tough call to change for the better. Do you think Chantel made the right decision? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more 90 Day Fiance updates and breaking news. In a jaw-dropping twist on 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, Colt Johnson's journey took a terrifying turn, one that has fans stunned, co-stars emotional, and rumors of a secret wedding spiraling out of control. What was supposed to be a light-hearted search for love has now become a story of pain, loyalty, and possibly marriage. During a recent episode, tragedy struck when Colt Johnson suffered a horrific accident right outside Courtney Riordan's room. The TLC star reportedly fell hard and broke his leg in multiple places. The fall happened while he was on his way to comfort Courtney during an emotional moment, making the incident even more heartbreaking. The 90 Day Fiancé cameras capture the chaos that followed. Courtney, visibly shaken, broke into sobs as she explained the situation to fellow cast members Tiffany and Rob. She blamed herself for the accident, saying Colt was only there because he cared about her. In her words, "He came to check on me, and now look what happened. I can't stop thinking that this is all my fault." As Colt was rushed to the hospital in Tulum, Courtney insisted on riding with him in the ambulance. She held his hand, whispered comforting words, and made it clear she wasn't going anywhere. But things took a more emotional turn when doctors informed her that the local hospital lacked the resources to treat Colt's severe injuries. He would need to be transferred to another city by ambulance. With fear in his eyes, Colt told Courtney to deliver a heartfelt message to his mother, Debbie, just in case he didn't make it through. "Tell my mom she was a good mom," he said tearfully, fearing the worst. This emotional exchange left Courtney in pieces. She later shared the moment with the cast, barely able to hold back tears. The group was stunned, especially after she dropped another bombshell. In a desperate attempt to stay by Colt's side, Cortney told the hospital staff that she was his wife. Yes, you read that right. According to Cortney, the hospital had strict rules about who could visit patients, and she wasn't about to let Colt suffer alone. So she told them they were married to get access, and it worked. But that single statement sparked wild speculation. Are they secretly married? Did something happen off camera between the two? Fans immediately took to social media, dissecting every glance, tear, and interaction between the pair. The chemistry was undeniable even before the accident. Colt had been openly flirting with Cortney throughout the season, asking her on dates and expressing his interest in taking things further. Cortney, while hesitant at first, began to show signs that she might feel the same. And when Colt landed in the hospital, it became crystal clear Cortney deeply cares for him. Her tears weren't just out of sympathy, they were the tears of someone emotionally invested. Throughout the show, Cortney often labeled Colt as just a friend, saying their bond was rooted in years of loyalty and support. But viewers saw something more. The way she sobbed when he was wheeled into the ambulance, the way she stayed by his side in the hospital, and most of all, the way she called herself his wife. Whether it was a white lie or a hidden truth, one thing is clear. Cortney didn't want to risk being separated from Colt, even for a moment. With Colt undergoing treatment in another city and Cortney standing by him, fans are eager to know what's next. Will this experience pull them closer together? Could Colt's brush with death turn their friendship into a full-blown romance, or even marriage? One thing's for sure, 90 Day Fiance fans have never seen this side of Cortney before. And with the emotional roller coaster these two are on, viewers will be watching every episode closely for answers. Stay tuned. This story is far from over, and if love can blossom in a hospital room, Colt and Cortney just might be the most unexpected couple the franchise has ever seen. It looks like Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo are done for good, but not without one final storm of secrets, betrayal, and emotional revelations. While fans have watched their roller coaster marriage fall apart on Happily Ever After, the real drama is now unfolding off-screen, and Jasmine is finally exposing the truth. After being kicked out of Gino's apartment and waiting for months in hopes of salvaging their crumbling relationship, Jasmine seems to have moved on for real. She is now expecting a baby with her new partner, Matt Brownies, and embracing a new chapter. But even as she tries to heal, Gino is still holding on to the paperwork, and fans are demanding to know why the divorce hasn't been finalized yet. In a recent episode of Happily Ever After, Gino admitted he's holding off on filing for divorce, not because of emotions, but because of the economy. Yes, really. I want to wait until the recession hits, Gino confessed. I don't want to share money with Jasmine for free. According to him, divorce is messy, expensive, and not worth rushing into, especially after investing so much in their relationship. But Jasmine has a completely different take on the situation. After the episode aired, Jasmine took to Instagram to clear the air, and what she had to say left fans stunned. This is not about the economy, she wrote in a now viral Instagram story. This is about someone wanting to continue using and abusing me as a way to hold power over me. Jasmine claims Gino's delay isn't financial, it's strategic. According to her, he's stalling the divorce as a way to keep control over her life and image. But that chapter is officially closed, and Jasmine is done being anyone's pawn. In the same post, Jasmine threw serious shade at her estranged husband, claiming she's no longer the goose he keeps captive because she lays golden eggs. The Panamanian native says she's done being treated like an asset instead of a human being, and is taking her power back. I'm not dependent on anyone anymore. I'm healing, she shared with strength and clarity. I have taken my power back. Jasmine didn't stop there. She added that Gino could keep all the money, even the thousands of dollars she made for him during their relationship. What a shame, I thought it was for love, she said. I feel so foolish for trusting him. Gino, on the other hand, has shifted focus. He's already introduced his new girlfriend, Natalie, on the show and continues to blame Jasmine for the fallout. He accused her of emotionally cheating with Matt even before their open marriage agreement, saying she tricked him into it to cover her infidelity. Now, with their divorce looming, fans are questioning who's telling the truth and what Gino's real motivations are. Is it about the recession? Or is Jasmine right? Is this all about control? Viewers across social media are siding with Jasmine, praising her for finally speaking out. One fan wrote, "This sounds like classic manipulation. Gino's trying to stall, so he still has a hold over her." Another said, "Proud of Jasmine for not just healing but thriving. Let him keep the money. She's got peace now." Others feel there's still more to the story and want TLC to film a tell-all just between Jasmine, Gino, and Matt. Jasmine is focused on her future, pregnant with Matt's child and emotionally reclaiming her life. Gino, he's holding on to excuses and delaying closure. Whether the divorce finally happens this season or not, one thing is clear: Jasmine Pineda isn't looking back. In a gut-wrenching turn of events, 90 Day Fiance alum Mina Mac has once again found herself at the center of an emotional storm, both online and at home. The reality TV star, who first captured attention with her rocky love story and tearful sacrifices, has revealed that her young son, Clayton, is still facing serious immigration hurdles. Despite her hopes and promises, her little boy remains thousands of miles away, unable to join her in the United States. Mina's journey is one many moms fear but few would dare, leaving behind a child in hopes of building a better future. After meeting her now husband Mark Bassett in France, the two began a whirlwind romance that led Mina to apply for a spousal visa, ultimately relocating to the U.S. But her immigration path wasn't the only controversy swirling around her. From the moment she stepped into the franchise spotlight, Mina drew attention and criticism. She openly admitted to having once worked as a club stripper, a confession that sparked debate but also revealed her raw honesty. And though some skeptics labeled her a gold digger chasing American citizenship, others, including fellow 90 Day cast members, defended her resilience and authenticity. Still, the online hate didn't stop, especially on her wedding day. Fans and trolls alike tore into Mina's bridal look, flooding social media with mocking comments. Some labeled her hairstyle a helmet head, while others slammed her heavy makeup as unnatural and out of sync with her features. Many felt the slicked-back updo and bold cosmetics distracted from her natural beauty, and sadly Mina agrees. Speaking out in an interview, she revealed she wasn't happy with how she looked either. "I trusted the makeup team," she said, explaining how rushed the wedding prep was in an attempt to be respectful of guests' time. "Looking back, it just wasn't me." Despite the appearance drama, Mina and Mark have continued to show their love stands firm. They recently celebrated their one-year wedding anniversary with a heartfelt Instagram post, filled with romantic photos alongside Mark's daughter, Maria. Fans were quick to congratulate the couple, but some couldn't help but ask, "Where's Clayton?" One follower's question under the post sparked a wave of concern, prompting Mina to respond directly. She revealed that Clayton is still overseas, but is expected to join them during the festive season. While the wait has been agonizing, she and Mark remain hopeful their family will soon be whole. However, the pain of separation has left scars. Mina previously opened up during the 90 Day Fiance Season 11 reunion, breaking down as she recounted having to marry Mark without her son present. The decision wasn't hers alone. She had pleaded with immigration authorities, but nothing could expedite Clayton's visa in time. In one of the show's most emotional moments, Mina called Clayton over video chat and tearfully explained the heartbreaking truth. She couldn't keep her promise. The boy was crushed. He had looked forward to walking his mother down the aisle, only to be told had been left out of one of the most important days of her life. Mark stood by Mina through the emotional roller coaster, calming her as she broke down in tears. But even his support couldn't erase the pain etched across her son's face. As the couple now marks 1 year of marriage, they do so with love, strength, and hope. Mina's anniversary post wasn't just a celebration, it was a reminder that behind every wedding photo is a story of sacrifice, love, and a family still waiting to be reunited. It looks like love may not be enough for 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After stars Cara and Guillermo Royer. Once one of the franchise's fan-favorite couples, they are now facing their darkest chapter yet, and it's unraveling fast in front of the cameras. The latest episodes have exposed the crumbling foundation of their marriage, complete with cheating accusations, silent treatments, and even separate bedrooms. Cara recently opened up about the growing rift with her husband, revealing that communication between them has become nearly impossible. Every conversation ends in a blow-up, and neither of them seems capable of fixing it. The tension has escalated so badly that Guillermo now questions whether he even loves Cara anymore. The breaking point: Guillermo's growing suspicion that Cara may be hiding something, or someone. According to him, she's been distant, emotionally unavailable, and always smiling at her phone. He claims to have noticed her texting frequently and acting secretive, which instantly triggered doubts. Though Cara flat out denied cheating, she admitted that the emotional walls between them have made things extremely complicated. But the drama didn't stop there. In a major bombshell, Guillermo revealed to a friend that he and Cara have been living in separate bedrooms for the past 3 months. Intimacy is completely off the table, and their once-loving marriage now resembles a cold roommate situation. Things got so bad that after one explosive fight, the two stopped even making eye contact for 3 days straight. Guillermo confessed he's struggling to see a way forward, worried they're heading toward a complete collapse. Meanwhile, fans noticed something suspicious. Cara and Guillermo unfollowed each other on social media and wiped all their photos together. It didn't take long for speculation to explode online. Are they officially done? Though Cara shut down rumors of infidelity, she admitted that life hasn't been easy. She's trying to balance a budding career as a bachata singer, but Guillermo sees her passion project as a source of chaos instead of inspiration. He told co-workers that her performances feel underwhelming and claims her music career doesn't bring the peace he needs. Ironically, Cara has supported Guillermo's childhood dream of becoming a pilot until now. In therapy, she confessed that his decision to leave a job that provided health insurance for the family was not only irresponsible but reckless. With a toddler to raise, baby Nicholas, Cara expected her husband to think about stability. But according to her, he's chasing a fantasy while ignoring the very real needs of their growing family. The finger-pointing continues. Guillermo feels unsupported in his aviation goals, while Cara is furious that he won't show up to her shows. The bachata singer says she's poured her heart into the relationship and her music, only to be met with criticism and distance. Their therapy sessions on Happily Ever After have exposed just how detached they've become, not just emotionally, but physically and mentally. The couple once shared dreams, now they barely share a glance. As of now, Cara and Guillermo have not confirmed an official split, but their actions and their raw confessions are painting a very different picture. Will this one sweet couple manage to find their way back to love? Or are Cara and Guillermo the next 90-day couple heading toward divorce? Stay tuned. This drama is far from over. 90 Day Fiance stars Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin are once again making headlines. And this time, it's not about love or marriage. The couple is spiraling into a full-blown financial crisis, and things are taking a dramatic turn that has fans both shocked and concerned. After overcoming countless cultural clashes and family drama, it seems Sumit and Jenny now have to battle something much tougher: real-world money problems. The new season promises a raw look at the couple's mounting financial stress, as they admit to counting every rupee to keep themselves afloat. But what's more surprising is how this crisis has forced them into a major life change, one that Jenny never imagined agreeing to. Jenny, who gave up everything to move to India and be with the man she loves, has made it crystal clear she has no plans to work. In a recent episode preview, Sumit dropped a bombshell. He's lost his job as a chef at a local restaurant. Jenny was visibly stunned, and even Sumit's mother, Sana, looked dismayed. If he doesn't find another job, we're screwed, Jenny confessed to the cameras, visibly frustrated. In the biggest twist yet, Sumit and Jenny are seen packing their belongings and preparing to move back in with his parents. Why? Sumit explained that they simply couldn't afford to live independently anymore. My dad offered for us to come stay with them, he revealed. It's just temporary. We need to save money. But hey, raise the catch. Sumit accepted the offer without even consulting Jenny. Unsurprisingly, Jenny isn't thrilled. I didn't come all the way to India just to live with his parents again, she said coldly. This is not permanent. It can't be. The tension in the household was already high, and moving in with Sana and Anil only made things worse. As Jenny attempted to settle in, she was quickly met with subtle jabs from her mother-in-law. First, Sana mocked her for having too many clothes. Then, in a blunt exchange, she asked Jenny whether she used to drink alcohol, clearly suggesting she disapproved of her daughter-in-law's lifestyle. Jenny didn't need to say much. Her expression said it all. Adding insult to injury, Sumit confessed that he isn't even a trained chef, which makes finding well-paying work nearly impossible. He revealed he was barely able to earn $200 a month, which simply isn't enough to cover their living expenses, especially now that they're responsible for caring for themselves and helping raise Jenny's grandchild. This financial burden has put a major strain on their marriage. Jenny is growing more frustrated with Sumit's lack of planning and career progression, while Sumit is feeling the pressure of being the sole provider in a tough economy. With their relationship already strained from years of family drama, cultural differences, and age gap controversies, many 90 Day Fiancé fans are asking, can Sumit and Jenny survive this financial storm? Others are sympathizing with Jenny, saying she deserves peace after everything she sacrificed. Still, some viewers believe it's time for her to step up and support the household if she wants the marriage to work long-term. The couple, once celebrated for their perseverance and unconventional love, are now being tested in a very real and painful way. As they move into this next chapter, under one roof with Sumit's opinionated family, only time will tell if their relationship can survive the pressure.